In the words of Senator Oburu, he says that we are supporting and opposing. We are supporting and giving reservations. I think that is a little difference that is there. Of course, because we have our own reasons. Even my position as to why I would want to support this, because the leader of majority and the leader of minority have spoken and have said that it is fair that we allow people to speak. But I feel in my heart that there is a question that we are not addressing and cannot be addressed by the 10-member committee of the dialogue committee. Number one, Mr. Speaker, in my opinion, I feel that the best national dialogue happened on the 9th of August, Mr. Speaker, and the people of Kenya spoke. 50 million of the people of Kenya spoke to this particular issue, and they voted for William Ruto. There is nothing that the 10-member committee can do to it. The final and the apex of that matter was at the Supreme Court. There's nothing that Kimani Ichung'wah and Kalonzo Musyoka can do to that particular fact. William Ruto will be our president, and there's nothing that will change. Whether you do audit of the server, whatever you do to it, that matter has been rested, Mr. Speaker. Then number two, Mr. Speaker, I would want to understand, Mr. Speaker, now that people were on the streets and businesses were destroyed, both public and private, and people died, how will the national dialogue address to the person who lost their son, to the person who lost their property, and to the losses that we got as a country, Mr. Speaker? Because, Mr. Speaker, this behavior of I'm twisting government every time, and Senator Oburu says that this is the first dialogue. This is not the first dialogue, Mr. Speaker. This is not the first national dialogue, Mr. Speaker. The only constant thing is the players, Mr. Speaker, is that every time there's an election, one person does not agree that he has lost, so he has to force a dialogue every time. It happened in 2008. Maybe he says that we are young. Yes, we are young, but in 2008 we were alive, and we saw that there was a dialogue, there was a national dialogue in 2008, Mr. Speaker, and then there was another one, there's another one that is happening now, Mr. Speaker. If we do not put an end to this kind of sarcasm, Mr. Speaker, at every election, we have to do a national dialogue so that we accommodate some people, so that we incorporate some issues, then we shall have gotten it wrong, Mr. Speaker. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I also feel that we are taking the people of Kenya for a ride, Mr. Speaker. I've looked at the agenda in that particular talk, Mr. Speaker. Oh, pardon. I've looked at the agenda that is.
Next is Senator Chuta Mohammed.
Asanti sana.
Uko kwa queue.
Mheshimiwa Speaker, ningependa kusikizwa.
Proceed and conclude your 2 minutes remaining.
Mheshimiwa Speaker, bwana wa Matinga, Senator wa Matinga anani distract kidogo tafadhali. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Speaker. Mheshimiwa Speaker, nataka sana kumshukuru kiongozi yetu hapa walio wengi na pia kiongozi ya walio wachache. Mheshimiwa Speaker, hii mjadala ni kama inaenda sizikizwi. Mheshimiwa Speaker,
on the members, let Senator Chutem be hand in silence.
Mheshimiwa Speaker, nataka sana kushukuru President wetu na baba Raila Odinga pia kwa kuwezesha hii mkutano iwe. Mheshimiwa Speaker, Kenya hii iko na watu zaidi ya milioni 50 ambayo sisi tunaongoza. Wale watu wanaongoza, Mheshimiwa Speaker, ni wale wamechaguliwa kutoka County Assembly